Yes, everybody, welcome back. It is Saturday night. We're getting on the rum. Where's that noise coming from? I think that's that one in it. I gotta mute it. There we go. Thank you for joining us. Cheers, my love. We are on. What am I on tonight? Kraken?
No, the Bumbu.
Oh, we're on Bumbu tonight.
Yep.
We are on the Bumbu. Very special Bumbu. Lovely Bumbu. Everybody
nice.
likes.
No,
Everybody
like
likes the Bumbu. What you want?
The usual Malibu.
Malibu. Let us know what you're drinking at home. Give us a tweet. Let us know what you're having. We have got all today's questions right here. We are having a very special Irish round as well. So thank you to Matthew, who's kindly given us some questions. Was it Nick as well as giving us some questions?
Yeah, for next week.
Yep, we're going to use those next week. Since we already had this already in the mix. United Road says, I've got cans. Lee's drinking tea. Boo. Fuck off, Lee. Honestly. Lots of IRA comments in there. Okay. But yeah, cheers to everybody for joining us. Hope everyone's getting through this week. I've been a bit stressed this week. I think it got a bit much this week.
Oh, yeah.
I think it really started to hit home a bit, didn't it, this week? So hope everyone's coping all right at home. Give us a like. Let us know what you're having. Give us a tweet. And we will get straight on with the questions. Have you got your pens and papers ready? Have you got them ready? Have you got them ready?
They don't really need them, do they?
We're going to be doing some calling up of some people today, as usual. We're going to be getting them on the screen. We're going to be talking to those guys. But I have got a very special request. As you can see, 1,100 patrons on the way to our 1,500 that we need. So we don't have to do what Liverpool have just done and furlough everyone and get the government to tap it up. We don't want to do that. We want to make sure everyone's still supported. Because, as well, if we furlough everybody, then we're not allowed to work, which means we're not allowed to make content. And I don't want to lay them off. So, to get us through, we need 1,500 patrons, as you can see down there. Now, as an incentive to get us to 1,500 patrons, and we've had loads join recently, so big up to all the legends that have just joined. We dropped a little Secret Time podcast earlier today, which is a long one, a long old one. But as a bit of an incentive, if you want to join the Patreon and you're up for a bit of carnage, we will shave my head on air, live.
No, we won't.
I will shave my head live on air if we get to 1,500 patrons while we're having it. And you can sign up for a $5, which is like £1 a week, and you can get loads of extra content. Or I think you can even just go and join up and put $1 in, right? And if that gets us up to the 1,500, I will right on air. And I got a lot of air, right? So if you want to see that, Gareth Norton says shave the beard too. At 2,000, we'll do that. Dead Inside says shave her head. 2,500 and we're doing that. Right. So
No way.
1,500 and it's gone. So link is in the description if you want to get in the mixer on that one. I'm going to go to my pretend Irish friend Kieran in a minute, and we're going to be asking him some stuff about Ireland. We're not getting to the Irish round just yet. We are going to start with the United round this time, but Kieran's been dying and not of the Rona. So we're going to ring Kieran up and we're going to say, what's happening, Kieran? How you diddling?
Oh, there I am. I was wondering where I was going to. I'm very well, Steve. How are you?
Yeah.
I've not been dying. I've been got a bit of tummy bug as well. Not the Rona, thank God, but nothing that
sounded
this
like
can't solve.
the Rona a little bit. Oh, you're on a Stella War, yeah?
I'm the Stella yet. No
The
rum
old
tonight.
Stella Artoris is having a bit of.
A classic of my adopted country of the United Kingdom. So I'm on that tonight to keep taking over. But
just for the record, what passport do you own?
I do own a British passport as of right now.
Thank you. That was all. That was all. Thank you.
There's no way that
was all. Thank you. So we'll be coming to our pretend Irish lad in a little bit when it's time for the Irish round. So I'm going to sling you. And I'm going to bring Ali. We'll get you back in a bit when it's the Irish round. And we're going to test your Irish knowledge, my friend.
Put me to shame.
Really? You're from fucking Altrincham and we know it, right? So we're going to get rid of you. We're going to bring Al back and see if Al's ready to rock and roll this week. Right, sit a bit, Kieran. Alex.
All right.
Hey, Stretford Paddock top on.
Oh, old school one.
An original one as well. Not many
an original one.
I think pretty much everyone who's got one of those is because they played in it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all it was. No one else.
How you diddling?
All right, yeah. Just done a family quiz. That was a bit of chaos. I reckon
Alright.
it's easier to organise 1,000 people watching on YouTube than it is to get 4 families to try and put Skype on easily.
There's been a lot of that, aren't there?
I can't hear what you're saying.
Sorry. I need to figure out a way for us. Do you know what?
This is why I'm not talking.
Yeah,
I can't hear
I
anything.
got a headphone
Oh.
splitter. I'll see if that works. Like, do you look one of them little Y things? I'll see if that
Yeah, yeah.
splitter works, and we can put 2 sets of headphones in. What he's saying, lovely, was it's probably easier to get 1,000 people watching us on YouTube than it is to organise a couple of families to do it. Would you do it on Zoom?
Probably.
Yeah, we did it on Zoom, yeah.
Yeah, on Zoom. I tell you what, if anyone's made out, apart from people who make masks, if anyone's made out during the old Rona crisis, it's Zoom, innit?
Yeah.
Zoom have absolutely
made a fortune, them lads.
And Tesco.
Absolutely.
and probably Tesco. Yeah, probably
Yeah,
Tesco.
Tesco's done all right. I don't think Tesco's
Tesco.
done too
Yeah,
bad.
supermarkets are absolutely fucking
Yeah.
flying, aren't they?
No room for me this week. We're on the Grolsch we've got this week.
Grolsch is a strange one, isn't it? Grolsch is a fancy man's beer.
I just found it. So
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
that's what I'd say as well if I was drinking a
Yeah.
fancy man's beer. Right, I'm going to get rid of you as well, and I'll speak to you
All
a
right.
little bit after one of the rounds. We'll figure out.
All right.
Let us know which
In
one
a
you
bit.
want. Have we got our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ in the mixer or what? I haven't seen him today.
I hope you do. Where is he?
I don't know. Where is it? Do you know who I do want to speak to today after him coming on last time and being well shit? He's Adam,
The magical music man. Yeah, on last time.
the magical music man. That was poo, wasn't it? And
I think
we
he had
needed
a
to
bit of
speak to him
vodka though.
actually just to see if he's all right because there's been some horrendous news, hasn't there? I don't know if you heard.
Yeah.
42s
Some
is
bad
closing down.
I didn't hear that.
Right. Adam spends more time in 42s than he does in his house. Right. That's not a joke, is it? Or an exaggeration.
No, not in the slightest. No.
He's probably not going to be in a fit state for anything. So we will say goodbye to you. See if you can get hold of Joe and Adam for us. And any of the
Right,
rest of the
yeah,
lads who want to come and get in the mixer. I've put the code in there as well, so check it out. A few new people have just dropped in on Patreon. We've had Samuel Stevens, and we've had Paul Swift, and we've had David there. So cheers to those lads for coming and getting in the mixer. Takes us a little bit closer. I think we're a while off, so to be fair. Let me have a quick look. We're like 300 and odd off, I think.
It's a long way to go.
Yeah, 1133.
But it's well worth it though.
It is
Well worth it. I might put a 5 in it.
Right. We are live. I'm going to just retweet a couple of the people that have been sending us the tweets, and then I'm going to get into our first round. Are we ready?
Are you doing a giveaway today?
We are doing a giveaway today.
What are we giving away?
I have not a fucking clue. And we'll get to that. Maybe. A hat.
Nice,
Yeah, the
yeah.
hats go down well, don't they?
Yeah, the hats are
The
nice.
hats go down well. Right. So I'll figure it out on the fly, right off the cuff. What are we doing? Simone. I thought it was Simon. Simone says Janine's eyeliner on point. Fucking women.
Thanks, Simone.
Right, I'll see you in a little bit, and we'll crack on with round one. Are we ready?
No.
Right, get them headphones off. They get well off them. Ready? Are we ready for round one? Remember, 1,500 of the old patrons. It's gone. Is the beard going too? 2,000 for the beard. You get fucked. You're getting rid of that for 1,500. You fucking mad. Right. Runes has just become a Patreon. Absolutely appreciated. And honestly, I know times are hard for everybody at the moment. So only if you can do it. Don't be mad. And it's obviously greatly appreciated if you can. Right. Are we ready? General knowledge quiz round first up. You ready? You ready? Let's go. In Norse, fuck's sake, we fucked it already, haven't we? Round one.
Like last week.
In
when you
Norse
messed up.
mythology, that's not an easy pair of words to say. Norse mythology. Who is the father of Thor? That is in fuck off. Norse mythology. Who is the father of Thor? Let us know who you think that is. Number 2, what island do the lemurs come from?
You got this one wrong. Earlier,
Yeah, it
didn't
did, because it sounds like a different animal. And you're like, what island did they come from? Well, they came from Peru. So what island do the lemurs come from? Numero 3. What was the Soviet equivalent of the CIA? Did you know this?
I wrote it. Yeah.
But did you know it before you wrote it?
If I'd have thought about it, then probably, yeah. But you know how ignorant I am.
I think it's the SFB now. Something like that. Number 4. It was the first woman to win a Nobel Peace, just a Nobel Prize, not the Nobel Peace Prize. You know, Obama won a Nobel Peace Prize after sending more drones to rocket up motherfuckers than anyone else.
Very likable man.
I know, but like I think he got it like the day after he had declared war on something.
No, fair enough.
And you're like, okay. Number 5. What is the heaviest internal organ? The heaviest internal organ. You got it? I mean, when they weigh it, it's not an internal organ, is it? Go and take it out.
This is true.
Number 6. What comes in pillbox, Panama, and Fez varieties? That is what comes in pillbox, Panama, and Fez varieties. That's number 6. It's not penis. Donald, you got that wrong. 7. What ancient city-state was ruled by King Leonidas? That is number 7. What ancient city-state was ruled by King Leonidas? Number 8. What is the westernmost city in Australia? That is, what is the westernmost city, major city in Australia? Me and Joe have been. We were there. Number 9. If a cat has 9 lives, how many lives do 99 cats have?
I'd have struggled with this one. It hurts my brain to even think about it. Maths.
What the fuck are you talking about? Okay. What deadly sin is also a animal? That is, what deadly sin is also a animal? Oh, well, we've got 12 here.
16.
16? Jesus. Bumper round.
There was 16 last week.
Was it?
Yeah.
11. What martial art could be described as a Brazilian dance fighting? That is, what martial art could be described as Brazilian dance fighting? That was number 11.
Slow down a bit, Steve.
People,
People are still on the maths question.
yeah, but that's the thingy in there. The comments take a second or two to get
Do they?
through to us. Yeah. That was number 11. Which martial art could be described as Brazilian dance fighting? Do you know where that came from?
I've done that style of dance.
Have you?
Yeah, it's very hard to do.
Good looks it.
Mm.
Do you know where it came from, though?
Just said
Where?
Brazil.
Yeah. Why did it evolve?
They did it so that they could disguise the style of fighting, so it made it look like a dance rather
Yeah.
than.
It was from prison.
No.
When they were in prison in Brazil, they weren't allowed to practice fighting, so they did this.
Mm.
And
Very
disguised
funky
it.
though.
bit obvious.
Like you go, oh, what are you doing?
12. On which real life character was Count Dracula based? That is 12. On which real life character was Count Dracula based? And this isn't one of the funky facts that I'm going to be giving. Funky facts that I'm going to be giving you later on, right?
Too much CBB.
Big
stuff.
time, right? But Count Dracula, the story of Dracula, Bram Stoker, was Irish. So that was one of the facts about Ireland that I researched earlier. So that's number 12. On which real life character was Count Dracula based? Imagine that, right? You're just doing your thing, yeah, in wherever, Transylvania, being an as yet unknown character. And then 500 years after, some dick from Dublin decides, I'm going to make you Dracula. Now you're Dracula. And you're more famous for being Dracula than for being the very likely lunatic that you fucking was in the first place. But still, how mad's that? Bastard. Number 13. What does a horticulturist study? What does a horticulturist study?
I think that one's quite easy.
Yeah, should be. Number 14. Which sport gave birth to the slang sayings, what? Hang loose and tubular?
You're not saying it right.
You say it then.
No.
Well, shut up then. So that's 14. Which sport gave birth to the slang sayings hang loose and tubular?
You can surf, can't you?
Shut up, Janine. Could before I got fat. Then I think it's what's the word? An inertia issue.
I think you should tell the story about Cornwall.
Maybe I will when we get to the answers. Seeing as though you've just given away the fucking answer, you dick.
Did I?
Yeah.
They'd already said it here, though.
Yeah, but some people aren't looking at the chat. Fuck's sake. Joe, get on here and fucking chastise this young lady. Number 15. Who angered many people when he said, we're more popular than Jesus now? I know you're thinking
I didn't
Kanye
know
West, but he was
Yeah,
different.
that you probably would, actually.
I think he said I'm bigger than God, actually. Number 16. What? Coulrophobia? What is coulrophobia a fear of? And it's not mispronouncing words on a quiz on YouTube. So it's number 16. What is coulrophobia a fear of? In the family chat, there's Stu and Lexi both watching. Hello. Oh yeah, we could have had a Joe Exotic, free Joe Exotic. Fuck that bitch, Carol. Yeah, do you know what? I can't believe you've not even got into it just yet.
I did 2 episodes and found it hard.
Joseph, please ring us up and tell us how you've done in this round. Raf, it's not a fear of me. Oh, the ice has worked. Got all frosty on the outside of my glass. Love it.
Do you want a refill?
No, I'm barely in it yet. Been talking. Need to do a bit of drinking.
I'm getting a refill.
Yeah, fuck you, Carol Baskin. Okay, we've got a solid 17 out of 17 from the 16 questions we've just done from Ock Bauer. That's a good effort. Tom says Tiger King is long-winded as fuck. Right. It might be. Right, yeah. AJ Montana, 2,000 patrons, and Steve dresses up as Joe Exotic. Right. Hang on. We got Jerry in the comments here. Kath says me and Chris are watching too. Hi, guys. Where's the link? Let me send the link on here. I'll just tweet it to him. And Josh is as well. What's happening? Right, let me get this.
Open that for me, please.
What do you reckon of that anyway? 2,000 and I dress up as Joe Exotic. I'll tell you what, if you get me 2,000 during lockdown, I'll dress as Joe Exotic for all of our match previews for the whole season if you want. For as long as it stays at 2,000. The star of the show.
So you're going to shave all your hair off and then you're going to...
Well, no, I'll wear a wig.
Right, okay.
I'll wear a wig. But I will dress as Carol Baskin Dizit says. Joe Exotic in the comments says Carol Baskin did it. That's fucking brilliant. Love it. But I know you're not the real Joe Exotic because the real Joe Exotic would go, that bitch Carol Baskin did it. That's what he said. It'd be that bitch Carol Baskin. So I know that you're not the real Joe Exotic. So yeah, just sent the link over there to old Jerry there. You'll have to get in the comments and let us know what the fuck are you doing?
Mum and Dad are watching.
So let us know. Jerry's coming in the comments, or he might just tweet me. I don't know. Jerry was one of the best players in the world for England during the World Cup for rugby league, and he's just had his testimonial. You might have seen him on the podcast that we did. Plays for Huddersfield Giants. So you have to let us know, what the fuck are you doing while this is all on lockdown? I imagine just press ups in your garden or something fucking mad like that. Right, that was the first round. Who's ringing us up? Joe Exotic in the comments. Here he is. Let's get my headphones on.
Hey up.
Right, I'm going to say like this so you can.
You can't even hear me. He's brought me in too soon, bless him.
I can hear you.
Oh shit. You can hear me.
I've done it like this so Janine can hear a little bit as well.
Oh, nice. You surround sound. Hi, Janine. You're right.
Right,
Hi,
so
Joe.
hopefully the mic ain't picking it up too bad. Here we go. Let's have a look. Can I say hi to your girlfriend, Shelley? First time watching. Hi, Shelley.
Hi, Shelley.
Rugby is for Tories. Not rugby league, though. Rugby league is played
true.
exclusively on the M62 corridor from St Helens and Wigan and Leeds and Bradford and Hull and all the places in between. There's not a fucking Tory on that road at all. Right. Joe Exotic. Hang on. Can I put your name up on the screen? Because I did see that you came in with your name on the screen. Doesn't give me the option.
It does. Do you want me to do it?
Guests. Oh, where is it?
Got it. Shall I show him?
How'd you do it? Oh, you can do it. How have you done it?
Yeah.
Is it the banners?
It's in brand and then right at the bottom.
Oh, okay. I'll turn it off now. Right. So, Joe Exotic. Let's go back through the questions. How do you reckon you've done?
Well, I'd like to let you know something right now, Stephen. I was late to the party and I haven't heard any of the questions. But what I will do is answer them as we go.
That I like to see.
Thank you. Jojo Rabbit. Hello, said Mia Kia Mut.
In Norse mythology. Fuck
Oh
off.
dear. In Norse mythology. What is
4 times I've tried to say that and fucked it up every single one.
Norse mythology?
Norse mythology. Norse. Nearly said it wrong then. Norse mythology. Fucking hell. Right. In that. Who's the father of Thor? God, that's
Odin.
Callum, could you say that sentence? Go on.
Odin
is correct. Number
You're
2.
welcome. Do you know why I know that? Disney Plus, I watched Thor, The Dark Trouser or something recently, so I know that one.
Do you know why I believe in Odin more than I believe in your old man?
Why?
Well, because you had to die for our sins, and basically you had a long weekend, and everyone still sins, so that was a lot of bollocks. And
True.
Odin said he would get rid of the ice giants. I've got a question for you, Joseph. When was the last time you saw an ice giant?
Well, if you would consider the iceberg that took down the Titanic as an ice giant, then probably about 100 years ago, mate.
Not an ice giant, Joseph.
Whatever.
Anyway, right. So, from what island are lemurs
Blasphemy.
from? What?
Madagascar.
Madagascar. See, in my head, I was thinking llamas.
Peru.
Yeah.
Well, alpaca, actually, isn't it?
Let's not get on the old alpaca lemur thing. We'd be here for fucking days. Righty. 3. What?
Lemur. Alpaca lemur.
Llama. What was the Soviet equivalent of the CIA called?
What, the KGB?
The KGB. Is it the SFB now?
Yeah, they changed it, didn't they? Because people got scared, but we all know it's still there.
It's the same. It's the same cookie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might have a different wrapper, but it's the same cookie.
Exactly.
Right. Let us know in the comments how you're doing as well when you're coming along with these. Number 4, who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize?
Marie Curie?
It was Marie Curie.
Oh, very good. There you go.
Are we 100% here?
So far, yeah.
Oh, not bad.
I like the pressure of having to guess them on the spot.
So I'm thinking who, because someone just said Gemma Collins in the comments. Right.
Who fell through this stage?
Internal organ.
The heaviest internal organ?
Heaviest internal organ.
Liver.
Correct.
There you go.
Number 6.
Live and let die.
What comes in pillbox, Panama, and Fez varieties, and it's not peanut.
Hats.
It is hats. Number 7. Which ancient city-state was ruled by King Leonidas?
Ooh. Interesting. City-state. Rome?
City-state. Incorrect.
Athens?
Sparta.
Sparta, there you go.
fuck's sake.
One wrong.
Yeah.
What is the westernmost major city in Australia?
Perth?
Correct, mate.
Yes,
Fucking hell.
boys. Never eat shredded wheat.
Two of them, you fucking got one of them.
What's the other one?
Fremantle.
Oh, yeah.
For a bonus point, what was the island that we went to called?
Rottnest Island.
Which means in Dutch what?
Rat's Nest.
Boom.
Is this the one that I couldn't go to?
Correct.
That's
You
the
get a
one,
bonus
yeah.
point. Good answer.
In lieu of a holiday.
Like several.
We all know what you'd rather have.
Bonus points, right? Right. Which martial art could be described as Brazilian dance fighting?
Oh, that would be capoeira.
Correct. 12. On which real life character was Count Dracula based?
Ooh. Which real life character? I don't know. I'm thinking of the Dracula. It's not Vlad the Impaler, is it?
It is Vlad the Impaler. You're
Is
right.
it? There we go.
Number 13. What does a horticulturalist study?
Plants.
Correct.
What
Number 14.
number is this? I've just got 10. Where do you mean 14?
It was 16. Right. Number 14. What sport gave birth to the slang sayings hang loose and tubular?
Anstey's Red says you've skipped 9 and 10. You've skipped loads of questions, apparently.
Fucking hell, Janine. You are shit at turning.
I thought you must have done because I went straight from 10 to 14 there.
Nails now, it's a lot.
All right.
Look,
Do we miss 9 and 10? Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't hear it first time round.
Number 9. If a cat has 9 lives, how many lives do 99 cats have? For question number 9.
9 times 9 is 72. Times 10 is 120. 720. 90. And then 9 more 70. 720 adds 72. 797.
Hey, no, 891.
Well, fuck
Number
it.
10. Which deadly sin is also an animal?
Sloth.
Correct. We did 11 and 12.
We did that. You were
Right,
on
number
that.
14. Which sport gave birth to the slang sayings hang loose and tubular?
I don't know, but I want to do this with it. Oh, gosh, man. I've got to be skateboarding then.
Oh, surfing.
Is it? Yeah, I knew it was one of them lot. Ooh,
Tell your story.
radical, man.
I nearly died.
Did you?
Yeah. So, because I could surf about 5 stone ago, when we went to Newquay, what are you shaking your head at? When we went to Newquay, thought, let Jaden and Janine go and get a surf lesson. Go and fucking get in the water like the old salty sea dog that I am, right?
Yeah, Steve's good for the lesson now.
Yeah,
by this
fuck,
point. He's
fuck
done
a
it
lesson.
once.
Yeah, done it. I've not just done it once.
Okay.
Right. So I get out there in the sea. Now, I am not what we would call in shape at the moment.
Like a leopard seal.
Correct.
Ah.
Seals can swim. So
Oh,
when I
that's
get out past the waves where they're starting to break and stuff like that, I've spent that fucking long paddling that I'm on my ass straight away. Fucked.
Oh, no.
Now I've got to try and surf.
Did you have a surfboard?
Yeah.
No, I just fucking held my breath, Joe.
All right, carry on.
So we catch a couple waves. And I'm starting to pick up a bit of speed, the sort of speed where you can start popping up and ride it into the coast. I've only ever been able to ride it in the coast. I can never turn anyway. That's about as good as I got. What happens here now is I get up for, it must have been 7-8 tenths of a second,
That's
right?
not how I remember it.
Shut up, right? It was almost a full second
I was
Before I
watching
got-
from the shore. I was
before I got
watching all this
walloped.
go down.
from behind without warning by a wave, right?
Without warning, like
Without
you weren't
warning.
in the sea watching it.
A wave snuck up on me and went fucking gadoosh on my back, right? Now, it's not a problem usually. But what had happened is it hit me square in the back and my zip burst. At the back.
Like that girl on Big Brother's Big Mouth or whatever, where she's dancing and her dress
but then
breaks.
next,
But
like we got taught that the stress
Like-
signal like this, not this, because everyone thinks that you're just waving hello. So
Yeah,
Steve's there,
yeah.
take the lesson. All right, Steve. All right.
You were
And
like,
then, nearly drowning, Trying to
Hang on.
wait.
You're missing a key part of the story here. So when it blew me fucking back out,
You're like a chicken key at
proceeded
the oven,
to
right?
fill
Yeah.
up inside the wetsuit, making me about 45 fucking stone and dragging me to the bottom. So all that's happening now is I'm sort of like dragging my fat ass across the bottom of the sea, nearly drowning. Right? Trying to wave to my family and loved ones on the side who are just giving it the
Good job, Steve. Oh, God. Walking
but
across
then,
the ocean floor
when he
trying to
came
get to
out, 'cause
safety.
obviously I'm like, oh, he's just fatigued. He's going a bit slow because I was
Yeah.
knackered anyway. Comes out, it's like the Nutty Professor, you know how when he's losing weight and then gaining weight, he gets cankles. His suit's filled up with he's got like cankles. He's like, Janine,
there's about 800 litres in my ankles.
You've got to pull out the ankle thing at the bottom. So I'm there trying to grip the ankle thing, and he just goes
so good.
all falls out of his suit.
God.
So,
Very good.
Yeah, nearly fucking died, and Janine's laughing her bollocks off.
That's what you were saying. Nearly died? Nah.
It is scary. The sea is a scary beast, isn't it?
The sea is a dirty bitch.
Untold power.
Anyway.
It's Poseidon, wouldn't it?
Question to have that fucking anecdote, didn't she?
Oh, dear me.
15. Who angered many people when he said we're more popular than Jesus now?
John Lennon.
Yep, that's correct. And number 16, what is coulrophobia a fear of?
Spell it, please. Can I have the spelling, please?
C-O-U-L-O. No, I'll start again. C-O-U-L-R-O phobia.
Cool.
Quite a popular phobia, I think.
I think it is, yeah.
Is it?
Fuck you,
Is coronavirus. Not that popular.
It's good, but it's incorrect. It's clowns.
Snake? Clowns. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, how did you do there? About five.
I think I got 4 wrong.
I think you definitely got more than 4 wrong, Joseph.
No, I didn't.
You didn't get the clowns one.
Yeah, I didn't get the Sparta one.
You got the plants. You didn't get the Spartan one. You did get Vlad Impaler eventually. You didn't get the maths one.
No.
Yeah.
That's it. 11 out of 16. I'll take that. No, 12 out of 16. There you go. Cheers, lads.
Alrighty then. Right. I'm going to
Thanks for having me.
you off.
Mm-hmm.
Like the video before we go. Before Joe goes. Like the video. What have you been up to, Joe, today? Actually, forgot to ask
Today, a lot of Call of Duty, if I'm honest with you. A lot of Call of Duty. Had some nice wraps for dinner. They were good. And now I'm on the whiskey tonics.
Nice. Righty. We'll see you in a bizzle.
See you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
Someone says they're easy this week. Made the questions very easy.
Wait till we get to the fucking Irish round. You're not going to have a fucking chance. Right. United questions next. Let's get these up on the old machine. Who's ready for the United questions? Give us a like if you are ready for the United questions. Gonna go just gonna go do a bit of retwizzling. Scousers in my mentions, moaning that I'm moaning about Klopp. Fucking deal with it, you dicks. Cheers to everyone who's just sent us a twizzle. I'll get them retweeted for you. Sorted. Oh, Jerry's in the chat. He says it's JM in the chat. Can we find him? You have to tell us what you've been doing in the off season, or I can put it in here if you want, so I can actually see. Righty. Get Romano on the warm down. Oh, we are getting Romano on the warm down. He's meant to be telling us today or tomorrow which day we're doing, but I think it'll be midweek, so I imagine we should have the podcast with him out by Thursday, Friday, I would think. What's up, Stephen? Love from California. Oh, yeah, I like this. I like seeing where everyone's from. Spam the comments with where you're from, and I'll try and pick out a few of where everybody's from. And in the meantime, like the fucking video. Announce Joe Exotic for Paddock. Honestly, Tiger King has literally smashed this whole thing on it. The Rona. I can't believe it. We've got Owens from Stockport, Bristol, Manchester, Dublin, Denmark, Newton Heath, Doncaster, Surrey, North Belfast, Newquay, From Arizona, South Jersey, New Jersey. Holy shit, this is going too fast to read. Cork, Kilkenny, loads of Irish in the comments. Rugby, can't read it. Coleraine, I think that's Ireland somewhere. We've got Malta, New Jersey, Droylsden, Derry, Tamworth, Isle of Wight. Fuck me. Isn't it mad that we can have a pub with that many people come in?
Trying for a pub.
It is a pub. It's not bad for a pub, that.
It's
Jesus, Tilly
pub
fucking
shed.
Christ. Look at that going mental. That's outrageous. Righty. Shall we get on with the United round then? Is everyone ready? Pens and papers at the ready. Kath says we've got 11 right. We'll have to try harder in the next round. Catherine says 11 out of 16, missed 9 and 10. So Mum and Dad are watching, drinking gin. Should have been in Rome tonight. Probably not a good place to be at the moment, I would have thought. My dad's made his own gin, hasn't
Yes, it's the second bottle, isn't it?
he? Yeah, second bottle. And he's fucking getting through them and all. Right then, United questions. Are we ready? Hang on. I'm just going to bring him on.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, right. I'll bring you back on after this. Ta-ra. I'll bring you back on.
You all right?
How are you coping without 42s, son?
I'm fuming. I've got to make 42s myself, haven't I?
Have you recreated 42s in your bedroom?
Yep, because I'm that sad and I'm missing it, Stephen.
Why are you wearing a blazer and a polo neck?
I've just hosted the family pub quiz.
Right, it's in a
Gotta
bit.
dress up for the pub.
Fucking hell. Oh, we've got South Africa in the comments. We should get them lights. I won't be able to see if we do that. Fucking madness. It's the guy of Grand Theft Auto. Oh, it's a reference I don't get. Right, here we go. United questions. Who was Sir Alex Ferguson's first game in charge as Manchester United manager? Who was Sir Alex Ferguson's first game in charge as Manchester United manager? Who has more appearances for Manchester United? Brian Robson, Michael Carrick, or Rio Ferdinand? And it might be a little bit of a bonus if you can tell me exactly how many appearances they've had. Steve, try and do an Irish names pronunciation bit. No. Pronunciations like
Siobhan
Siobhan.
and stuff, yeah.
Right,
Neve.
I've got one here which is Grainne. That's probably Kira, right? And Fiona. It's probably, I want to say Fiona, but that's obvious, isn't it? It can't be Fiona. It's got to be like Michelle.
It's like that YouTube video where it's Ladasha. So they put La dash 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 dash.
What was the best one in that? Forest. 4 S's and a T. Forest.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Right, so that's who has more appearances for United. Brian Robson, Michael Carrick, or Rio Ferdinand. And you get a bonus for telling me exactly how many there is on those. Question number 3. Who is the highest non-British player on the all-time goal scorer chart? With how many goals? That is the highest non-British player on the all-time goal scorer chart. And how many goals? Who was the first person to wear the number 7 for United in the Premier League? That is, who was the first person to wear the number 7 for Manchester United in the Premier League? Ready for the next one? Oh, hang on. I fucked up here. I'll swap them round. It's okay. How many games did David Moyes manage for United? That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. How many games did David Moyes manage for United? Number 6. You ready? Who was the last player Sir Alex Ferguson subbed on for Manchester United? That is who was the last player that Sir Alex Ferguson subbed on for Manchester United? Eric Cantona scored the first hat-trick in the Premier League. How many hat-tricks did he score in Manchester United in the Premier League in total? That one again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. It is number 7. I didn't mean it to be Cantona with number 7, but it is. Cantona scored the first hat-trick in the Premier League. How many hat-tricks did he score for United in the Premier League in total? Ready for the next one? Which former United player's nickname is also the nickname of a job? Which former United player's nickname is also the nickname of a job? Ready for the next one? Number 9. Again, on the squad number. Madness. Against whom did Andy Cole score his first league goal at Old Trafford? Against whom? Cool whip. Did Andy Cole score his first league goal at Old Trafford? And number 10. In 1994, United recorded a number 1 record with Status Quo. Come on, your heads. It was amazing. It was a record for the ages. Sensational, some would say. It was number 1 for 2 weeks, but which song and artist knocked it off number 1? That question again, number 10. In 1994, United recorded a number 1 record with Status Quo. Come on, your heads. It was amazing. But which song and which artist knocked it off number 1? There we go. That is all 10. Who should we ring up? It was not Oasis. It was not the Scousers with You'll Never Walk Alone. Shall we ring Alex up?
Yeah, why not?
Hope we done all right on this one, Alex. It's a United round. I expect you have.
I've not done well. I've not done well.
You've not done well?
No, so I've struggled there.
Have you
I've
struggled?
struggled a bit. I just have. I've struggled there. A few questions. I've just struggled with. Like number 1.
What? Steve was eyed Dixon side. Not reading that out.
Nearly did though.
Nearly. So,
Nearly did though.
Burgundy, you put it on the screen. I'll read it. Right then. Question number 1. Who was Sir Alex's first game in charge?
Don't know.
Right.
Before my time.
It was definitely not. I don't know. I can tell you for now, that's an incorrect answer.
There's a lot of Oxfords in the chat, so I'm going to go with Oxford.
Right, that would probably be a good idea. Because it was Oxford United, but you don't get a point.
I don't get a point. You're right.
I don't know that. Next question: who has more appearances for United? Brian Robson, Michael Carrick, or Rio Ferdinand?
Michael Carrick.
It is Michael Carrick. Can you tell me how many?
No. Above 400 and below 500.
455. Brian Robson has 461. But the winner and the correct answer was Michael Carrick with 463. 2 more than Robbo.
Smart that. I thought he'd have more. I thought Rio would have more, but he had that bit of a few injuries, and he had obviously the year where he couldn't play.
Both there for a long time, though, all of them. Although Rio was there. I mean, Rio was there several years, 5 years before Carrick was.
But he had a year completely out, and then towards the end he wasn't playing.
He swapped in and out quite a bit, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Highest non-British player on the all-time scorer list.
Is it Van Nistelrooy?
It is Van Nistelrooy. Can you tell me how many goals?
No. I can't. Is it 126?
150.
Ooh.
Who was the first person to wear the number 7 for United in the Premier League?
Robbo.
No, it was Andrei Kanchelskis.
Really?
Yeah, because you remember for that first season of the Premier League, it was no squad numbers. Robbo was properly squad player at that time. The players were numbered 1 to 11. Andrei Kanchelski's was number 7 in that game.
I'm very sure of that one.
How many games did David Moyes manage for United?
52.
Oh, you were so close. 51.
Oh, wow. That's harsh. But,
Who was the last player Sir Alex Ferguson subbed on for Manchester United?
was it Javier Hernandez, Chicharito?
Do you know what? I think he was subbed on in the game. I think. But it was Rio Ferdinand. It was the 83rd minute against West Brom in that final. That 5-5 game.
Okay, now.
The first
Told you,
5-5 game he's been
struggle.
involved.
These are tough United questions, by the way.
The what?
Properly tough. Tough United questions.
That's because I wrote them. There's a couple of these next ones might be tricky, but we'll see. There's a couple of potential trick questions in here. Let's see if you spotted them.
All right.
Eric Cantona scored the first hat-trick in the Premier League. How many hat-tricks did he score for Manchester United in the Premier League in total?
Uno. 1? Was it just the one?
None.
Right, you
Eric
have to
Cantona
explain that
scored
one to
the
me.
first hat-trick in the Premier League for Leeds. He scored none in his time at United.
See, I knew he didn't score many, if at all.
But he scored none.
He scored none because one of them was...
So there you go. So that was a bit of a cheeky one that I threw in there. Did anyone get that one right? Which former United player's nickname is also the nickname of a job?
Sparky.
Correct. Mark Hughes. How do you get the nickname Sparky, do you reckon?
Everyone called Mark Sparky.
That was a footballer, though, do you?
I don't know. I haven't been listening.
With massive thighs and a mullet. Right. Against whom did Andy Cole score his first league goal at Old Trafford?
Okay, now. Newcastle.
Oh.
Don't say Sunderland.
Oh.
It's the other one, isn't it?
No. I pulled a sneaky on you again. It was Manchester United. Against whom did Andy Cole score his first league goal at Old Trafford? Manchester United for Newcastle. I pulled a sneaky on you.
Someone's put poor questions, Stephen.
How are they poor questions? They're fucking mint questions.
Because they're trick questions. And you shouldn't
here
have
we
them.
go. In 1994, United recorded a #1 record with status quo. Come on, you Reds. It was a record for the ages. It was #1 for 2 weeks. Which song and artist knocked it off #1 spot?
No idea. I was 1.
Right, that's not an excuse for starters.
It is.
Whereas,
It is an excuse.
I bet Adam knew.
Yeah, but Adam's a music weirdo. I said weirdo there.
You're looking for, correct. Right. Pato Banton had a hit, maybe gone back with that one. You had Wakefield with Saturday Night. Baby D with Let Be Your Fantasy. This was a year for some music, right? It was Wet, 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 Love Is All Around. That took us off top spot and was #1 for, I think, 16 weeks afterwards. But it's not all doom and gloom because Marty Pello, the prick, right, has been releasing singles since 2001. And they've been getting shitter and shitter and shitter in the charts. The first one that he did in 2001 as a single artist, this is, was down at #8. The rest of them haven't even sold enough. Down at #9. The next couple did fuck all. And the last 8 of his records that he's released haven't even sold enough to be listed in the charts. So fuck you, Marty. Fuck you.
I went well. I think I got 3.
You got 3?
3, yeah.
Better than I got.
Ross Murphy in the comments has got 3. Michael
Well
says
done, Ross.
7 out
Great
of 26.
goal.
1 out of 10 says Min.
Simone got 1 out of 10.
1 out of shite, Simone. 2 out of 10 says Andrew Cook. Can we get a VAR on those questions? Absolute shithousery questions. You're welcome. 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Steve being a sneaky bar steward. Well, that's the way it works. 2 out of 10. Fuck's sake. I tell you what, Doug Shield got 0 out of 10. Fucking hell, mate. That's pretty shit, lads. I'm sorry.
That's not. I mean, there's some of them you should get. You should get a few. Like everyone should know Sparky. Sparky's easy, isn't it?
Surely. Did you get that
But
one?
the rest, I mean,
I'm not even listening.
Cheers for coming.
I was drinking. I'm in the pub.
Paul
I'm
Swift says he
drinking.
got
I'm
9
gonna
out of 10. We need to see a fucking VAR check for that.
yeah,
man.
we need that's a full on VAR. Yeah,
Not having that, mate. Not having
I think
that.
I'm gonna make myself a rum now. Everyone should know Oxford. No, they shouldn't. I was not even born. It was before I was born.
Right. Sling it. It's in a bit.
See you in a bit.
People are saying, bring back Janine's questions. They'll never complain again.
Yeah.
I've got an idea for the giveaway.
Oh, I.
Pub name. Best name gets a hat.
There we go. What we'll do is we'll do a fastest finger. Well, it's not really fastest finger first.
The best name.
Tweet me with what we can call the pub. The one that we choose will win a hat. Yet. What's this question? Is this food?
Yeah, food and drink.
No way. Is that all right? Wouldn't have guessed. Anyway,
Because you don't eat it.
Adam will ring you after this, so fucking
Pay
get on it.
attention.
I just want to bring him on screen because I mean, look at him.
How do? Makes you think.
Shut up. Right. Number 1. This is the food and drink round. Number 1. What is Emmental cheese more commonly known as in the US? Or is it Emmental? What is the pronunciation?
I don't know.
Right, thanks. What is?
I never call
It's not
it that.
Emmental, is it? Emmental, like that. It's not Emmental cheese. It's not Emmental, is it?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
never
think so.
call it that. We never buy that.
I don't think so. Right, okay. So what is Emmental cheese commonly known as in US of America? Well, fuck off. In America, what do they call it? Number 2, what is the main ingredient in hummus? What is the main ingredient in hummus? Look, hang on, let me just bring him on here. What can I say? Hi, Kieran.
I'm hanging in there. I'm concentrating. I'm playing catch up here. It's not been going well so far.
All right, okay. You
No,
look
the United round
suicidal.
screwed me.
I'll bring you on. Make sure you're.
No,
you're
I'm gazing into the distance. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. This quiz is killing me though.
Okay, it's in a bit. What is the main ingredient in hummus? That's number 2. Number 3. How many more rounds we got after this?
2 of mine and the Irish one.
Jesus Christ, we've already done an hour.
Well, you've been talking a lot.
Well, the idea is that it's not just fire questions at people.
Yeah.
Maniac. Remember, if we get 1,500, there's a few of you joined, but I don't think there's been 300. You get 1,500. So if you want to do it, do it. Name the thick fish or seafood soup. Never had it in my life. I reckon I could leave this earth and never have had it and be fucking well happy. Links in the description for the down there as well. Anyway,
Saw a lot of it in San Francisco, didn't we?
we did see a lot of it. It was dead popular, wasn't it?
Yeah,
All
over.
everywhere. In fact, in between these questions, what I'm going to do. Wow, a million fucking things here. Let's have a look in the rundown chat. Let's have a look. Over in the Discord group, CJ says on the lambs spiced rum. One late. What's that? What does that mean? I'm not late.
Probably when we missed out those 2 questions. Or you were a minute late.
Fucking hell. Is there any good questions in here or what? Walked into a random drug test last week. Only thing that stopped me going was the lack of testing due to Rona. Okay. Everyone's saying easy questions in here. Easy questions. Coming up to midnight over here. Where's that? Oh, yeah. Some cunt in Finland. Yeah, fair enough. Come on, you Reds was mint. It was mint. Struggle with this round. Sneaky mank bastard. We have to call the pub the Tiger King.
No, no.
Janine says no, I think. Or no.
No.
I think no is what she was saying. Cameron says, how is the rundown going? Rundown, not rundown. I'm just having my dinner. I only woke up at 6. He is a fucking child, isn't he? Everybody. Like the video. Number 4, what fizzy drink is added to a measure of vodka to create a Moscow Mule? They have Bolivian mules. They're different. But what fizzy drink, because they had cocaine. What fizzy drink is added to a measure of vodka to create a Moscow Mule?
Did you know that one?
Did you know that one?
Steve, what's your rum and mixer combo?
I am on Bumbu with Coke. That's number 4. Which fizzy drink is added to a measure of vodka to create a Moscow Mule? Number 5. Why have cotton when you can have silk was used to advertise which chocolate bar? Why have cotton when you can have silk was used to advertise which chocolate bar? Ale Quit, Alequit, is an anagram for which spirit? Did you just make that up? Because you fucking spelled it wrong.
No, I know I spelt that wrong, but I didn't want to scrub out in my pad. Well, it's like black for what you say and then pink for the answers. Shut up.
Luckily,
But you
I do
can
not.
read it. You know what it says, don't you?
That is Alequit, Alequit, is an anagram for which spirit that Janine spelled wrong. Number 7. Mocha is a coffee usually flavored with which substance? That is mocha is a coffee usually flavored with which substance? Number 8. Which drink is Worcester sauce traditionally added to? Number 8. Which drink is Worcester sauce traditionally added to? What the fuck is that?
I know.
Never heard of that.
Neither have I.
It is not cocaine. Number 9. Which fruit is a cross between a blackberry and a raspberry?
The way you say that, then.
Rasp.
Yeah.
Raspberry just doesn't sound right when it's clearly got a P in it. Why did it make me say the P?
Why did you say the P?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. All right. Which fruit is a cross between a blackberry and a raspberry? Berry. Bury from Bury, where they have black pudding. Number 10. How is steak tartare cooked? Number 10. How is steak tartare cooked? Prinny, do you want to ring us up for this one, actually? Because we do have a music round. And I think we have to go to our fucking Disco Dave here, looking at the fucking state of him. For the music
Don't you
round.
think Prince should do movies?
Is that we got a movies one, have we?
Yes, we have. Well, what's my line?
All right.
There's some quotes from you, hopefully.
Well, who should we ring up for that one then?
Well, it was supposed to be Prinny for the movies.
All right, we'll try and get all the print for the movie one. We'll get Adam for that, and we'll do Kieran for the Irish one because he talks like he's from Ireland.
But he's not
But
from
he's
Ireland.
from near Hale Barnes.
Okay.
He's flipping me off in here like I can't see him. Fuck's sake.
Check the tweets, Howson.
Are we back? I don't know what the fuck happened there. Are we back? I think we're back. Apologies, everybody. Don't know how long that went tits up for then. Panicking. Right. You may have missed us. We might have had the pub name. The Locked In.
Your uncle's put the Pigolution.
The Pigolution. Can't retweet him. He's on the Stumbling. It's good, but the Locked In's fucking good, innit? From the 3 Wallies, that is. Not Wallies in terms of that. I think the Locked In might be a fucking winner. Oh, I like that.
Let's decide at the end. Keep going.
Should we decide at the end? Oakley's tweeted us. He says, fucking woeful. Me and the missus, 5 out of 10. Matty is 3 out of 10 for round 2. Love this shit, says Danny. Thank you. Tom's saying Satcam.
They can't go in.
They can't go in. It's not a bad one as well, yeah. I do like, hang on, see if Stu works here. I might have to listen to him through that. Can't go on and get rid of that.
Hello. They can't go in.
They can't go in. It's not a bad one as well, yeah.
I don't know.
You are live. Don't say fuck or bugger. Fucking bugger.
Am I on? Yeah.
Yeah, you're on, yeah.
Ah, right. How's it going?
All right. How many have you got? Or are you nude?
No, I've got shorts on.
All right, okay. You know the rules. Even after the watershed, no cock and balls.
Yeah, that's fine.
How many did you get on that last one? On the United round?
I don't know. We did well. We've not wrote them down. We just answered them as we went along.
I didn't even hear what he said then. What did he say?
I don't know.
What are you saying?
We've just answered them as we've gone along. We've done quite well.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll use you for the food and drink round then.
Okay.
How's hot tub life?
Oh, it's excellent. Can't have the bubbles on though, can I?
Too loud.
Oh, you mean just because it's loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can have them on normally, just not now.
Right. Where's Emmental cheese from?
Oh, where's it from?
Where's it from?
Sorry. All right, Emma, shut up. Right. What is Emmental cheese more commonly known as in the US?
We didn't get that one.
We think it's something to do with mice.
Emma thinks it's to do with mice.
It's called Swiss.
It's got holes in it.
Swiss.
To do with mice?
Yeah.
It's
Swiss
got
cheese.
holes
She
in
means the ones with holes in it. That's what she
Yeah.
means off the cartoons. That's what everyone calls it. The holy one.
Swiss cheese, you dick.
Swiss cheese.
it. Bit rude.
What's the main ingredient in hummus?
Chickpeas.
Correct. We're having words about why you know that later.
It's one of our favourite things to dip cucumber in, that's why. I've changed.
Says the bottle of Prosecco behind it.
Name the
Yeah.
thick fish or seafood soup.
Clam chowder.
Well, that would be clam chowder.
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 Chowder. Correct. 4.
Clam's my favourite chowder.
What fizzy drink is added to a measure of vodka to create a Moscow Mule?
Ginger.
Ginger beer. Number 5. Why have cotton when you can have silk was used to advertise which chocolate bar?
Dairy milk.
Incorrect. It was Galaxy.
Fucking said it was Galaxy.
Galaxy's way silkier than Cadbury's.
I originally thought it was Flake.
Ale quit is an anagram for which spirit?
Tequila.
Yeah, not tequila.
Yeah, I can understand Janine not wanting to make a mess of a pad. That's
Fucking tequila. Tequila.
You-
Well, it's not tequila. It's tequila, technically.
Janine, come on.
But yeah, tequila.
Yeah,
You got to pull
makes
that
you
anyway.
happy.
It was a typo.
Right. How'd you use a typo when it's handwritten?
Shut it.
Mocha is a coffee usually served with which substance?
Chocolate.
Correct. Number 8. Which drink is Worcester sauce traditionally added to?
Bloody Mary.
Correct. Number 9. Which fruit is a cross between a blackberry and a raspberry?
Say raspberry again.
No.
Grass.
I don't know.
Tayberry.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Tayberry.
Yeah, never heard of it. That
Yeah,
could be a
no.
lie. I've never heard of it. How is steak tartare cooked?
Rare.
Rare.
Raw.
Raw. Same thing, innit?
Yeah, it is the same thing.
Oh, Bauer says that was an excellent round, Janine. Give yourself a pat on the back. Stu, I think you did fucking dreadful in that. I'm going to be honest with you.
Thank you, mate.
Enjoy your fucking hot tubs in a bit.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Your mum says we're good on the food.
Are you, though?
I thought I did it quite easy, that one, but everyone said they did.
Catherine's text me saying she's got 7. 8 out of 10 says Ben. It's not bad. It's raw and it's lovely, says, where's that gone? Says Dan. How did I manage? 9 out of 10. Oh, there we go.
9 out of 10.
Has anyone got better than the locked in? Fucking locked in's good, innit?
The rum hole.
The rum hole's not a bad one. Sounds a bit like bumhole. Did you just come up with that or you read it?
No, I read it.
Where?
I don't know. I think you've gone past it. I won't say that one out.
Right. How's everyone doing in the comments? 10 out of 10 says Matt Connor. Flash. 12 out of 13 says Michael Armstrong. Tino says I said Howson's Rummel. Where's that gone then? There was a cracker I just saw, but I've lost it. Oh, where's it gone? The Corone Zone. Says Colin. 9. Up the paddock says Genghis. I like it. Have we got anything in Discord? Anyone said anyone?
There's a lot to check, isn't
What
there?
just went out then? Felt like something went
was
out.
it
over
the
it.
security light outside?
Could have been, yeah. Matt in the comments is saying, why is she wearing a fucking hat? Just
'Cause
dawned on me.
We're in a shed.
In a shed. Your light's behind. Oh, that's what it was. It was the red one.
Oh no.
I knew something had gone. Just needs a recharge. Oh, is it?
It's got a timer.
All right. What's the battery on? Oh, it's low. It does need a charge. All right, I have to charge it. All righty then. What are we up to, everybody? How's everyone doing? It's time for the music round, which means we can get Disco Dave on.
You all right?
I'm all right, pal. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad tonight. Yeah, I'm doing decent.
Right. We get ready for the music round. Everyone want to go to a quick drink break? Get them all in, and then we can start cracking. Danny's just tweeted me 10 out of 10 on that. I'll give that a retwizzle. Light's gone again.
Never mind.
Battery's dead.
Shocking.
It's all our ambience gone.
Right, okay. I'll see you in a bit when we are ready
See you in a bit.
for the music answers. Everyone ready with their pen and paper? As if we're in the dark here now. That just feels strange.
Do you want me to try them lights?
No, that needs
okay.
a charge, but like, I don't think there's any plugs that'll reach it from here. I don't know if it even comes on when it's on charge. Oh, that one's pretty close. Give that one a retweet. Right, are we ready for the questions? Everybody ready? Number 1. Billy Corgan is the lead singer of which alternative rock band? I can't drink quick enough here. Need some more people that do more talking. Janine. Do you want to read some questions?
No.
Cheers. Number 1, Billy Corgan is the lead singer of which alternative rock band?
I think you should just down that right now.
Jesus Christ, what have you been like that for?
Because you're complaining.
Number 2, which
Oh,
band?
I like that one. Sorry. banter and the rum and raisin. Get it?
Rum and raisin, yeah, I do. It's not bad.
Wow.
It's not bad. It's not the locked in though. The locked in's fucking good. Oh, I do
I
like
feel
it.
like everyone should just give up now because you've decided.
I've not decided it can still be beaten, but it's fucking good, is what it is. It's a great start. Right. Which band has the members Jimmy, Robert, John, and John? That is, which band has the members Jimmy, Robert, John, and John? The Moon Under the Rona, says Ben. Try Bumby with pineapple. Oh, should we try that next week?
I'm on the pineapple. Makes rum better, I think.
Who wrote and originally recorded Make You Feel My Love, which was later a hit for Adele in the UK charts? It was not Little Mix. Who wrote and originally recorded Make You Feel My Love, which was later a hit for Adele in the UK charts? That's number 3. I remember, if we get to 1,500. Same. And it was not Anna McCullough, by the way. Or Elton John. Number 4, who had a hit with Achy Breaky Heart in 1992? Jesus, that long ago.
Yeah.
I remember it.
I used to love that song. I still do.
Number 4, who had the hit with Achy Breaky Heart in 1992? For about 5 minutes, it seemed, everyone was doing line dancing in like places.
Mm.
Jordan used to watch Granada Reports because
Yeah.
there was fuck all else to watch. I think he was waiting for The Simpsons to come on.
Mm.
You have to watch Granada Reports, and they'd be doing a special at a fucking community centre in Cleethorpes where there's like 12 grand.
Ashton Town Hall did line dancing.
Did they?
Yeah, I went.
How many strings are there on a ukulele? It was not Boris Johnson either. How many strings are there on a ukulele? That was number 4. That was number 5. Number 6. What is the first line in Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive? What is the first line in Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive? See how you do this? They stick together.
Mm.
Stretford Tavern for a pub name, says Connor.
Yeah, I quite like that one.
Number 7. Whose hit album was named Dark Side of the Moon? Whose hit album was named Dark Side of the Moon? That is number 7. Number 8. Which rapper was born Sean Corey Carter? That is which rapper was born Sean Corey Carter? That's number 8. Number 9. Which UK rock band's album features the tracks Black Holes and Revelations and Second Law? That's which UK rock band's album features the tracks Black Holes and Revelations and Second Law? And is this the last one? Number 10. Which make and model was the guitar played by Noel Gallagher in the 1996 gig at Main Road? That's what's the make and model of the iconic guitar played by Noel Gallagher in the 1996 gig at Main Road. Everyone got it? It was not Vanilla Ice. It was not the Oasis band guitar. Righty then. Let's ring up Adam. Hello, pal.
Yeah, mate.
I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Shout out to Pineapple, by the way. That's what I'm on tonight.
What you on tonight?
Vodka pineapple. Splashed out.
Vodka pineapple.
Ran out of Diet Coke,
last
so
night?
I'm on the juice. What was I on last night? What was I on last night? Don't remember. Cause
Our
Light.
chat remembers.
Yeah, probably does. Don't wanna consult that chat. Anyway,
How do you feel like you've done?
do you know what? I did all right. The Noel Gallagher one proper swayed me at the end, and the one before it, the one with the second, was it the second law? Was that the name of the album or was it the name of the band?
We'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, okay, because I've got the band, not the album.
Okay. Billy Corgan is the lead singer of which alternative rock band?
Is it Smashing Pumpkins?
It is the Smashing Pumpkins.
Buzzing. I was listening to them before actually, so it's a sign.
Number 2. What band has the members Jimmy, Robert, John, and John?
Led Zeppelin.
It is Led Zeppelin. Correct.
Buzzing.
What? You laughing at?
This guy puts your room light
I know.
into shame.
Fucking done it.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Next
This is
week,
$7.99 off Wish or whatever
One
it
man
was.
fucking party going on here.
Yeah, this is some off Wish, defo. I don't even know where it come from.
Next
Right,
week.
Janine's having it for the backdrop next week. So not being outdone by Adam in his fucking jacket and his fucking turtleneck.
Buzzing.
Right. Number 3. Who wrote and originally recorded Make You Feel My Love, which was later a UK hit for Adele in the UK charts?
The housemate's going to kill me if I've got this one wrong because he's probably his biggest fan. Is it Bob Dylan?
Yes, it is. I thought you'd get that.
Yeah.
I thought you'd be all right with that one.
We're a pretty big Dylan family, to be fair. And then my housemate's like, there's the stupid big Bob Dylan fan. He's like the person that you buy the LP for at Christmas when you don't know what to buy him. So, yeah, he'd kick me if I got that one wrong. So my one's for you, Sam. Cheers, mate.
Oliver did send the round that I sent him. I think he has sent us some questions through, yes, but we got sent a lot of questions from people and we will use them over the next weeks. We're here for a while. Don't fucking fret. So if you want to send us some, get in touch and throw us as it just killed us. Oh no, it was Kieran. Kieran's disappeared again. I shit it then.
Could you say that comment, the Mingin? That is mint.
The Mingin. Fans of Flash Gordon. Is it Flash Gordon? Won't like that. No? On a different level to you lot.
Yeah.
Number 4. Who had the hit Achy Breaky Heart in 1992?
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Correct. Number 5.
Pop song.
How many strings are there on a ukulele?
4.
4.
Yeah, it's got to be 4, isn't it?
Correct.
Oh, God. You got me going then for a second. Jesus.
Number 6. What is the first line in Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive?
First I was afraid. I was petrified.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Sweet.
Number 7. Whose hit album was named Dark Side of the Moon?
Pink Floyd. Also,
Number 8.
nice comment there. The Are You In? That's
Are
it.
you in? Everyone's in, aren't they? So, yeah. Number 8. Which rapper was born Sean Corey Carter?
No idea with this one. This is a shot in the dark. I just put Lil Wayne. I don't even know.
It was Jay-Z.
Yeah, I was thinking it was someone who has a name that isn't their name. Go on.
The Stay In, that's not bad. The Stay In's not bad. Number 9. Which UK rock band's album features the tracks Black Holes and Revelations and Second Law?
I don't know the name of the album, like I said before, but I think it's Muse.
It is Muse.
Because I was, like I said before with Smashing Pumpkins, I was watching Muse's Glastonbury performance because they did a version of Time Is Running Out, and it is phenomenal at Glasgow. So I was watching that, and then that was on, I think that was on the Glastonbury set. So yeah, I knew it was them. I just didn't know what the album was. I'm shit with albums, I'll admit. Like,
Right, last one then.
go on.
You ready for this?
I am. I think I am.
You hang on the edge of your seat.
Can be. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's my phone.
Number 10. What was the make and model of the iconic guitar played by Noel Gallagher in the 1996 gig at Main Road?
No, it's not a Fender, because that's a Fender, and it doesn't look anything like a Fender. Someone put it's a Les Paul, and I'm not sure. I put an Epiphone, because I think it's an Epiphone. Am I right at that bit? Because I've got a second bit, but I don't know if it's right.
It is an Epiphone. But do you know the model?
I only got this because in my head, for some stupid reason, I link it with a footballer. Is it the Sheraton? Is it something something?
It was a Sheraton, Epiphone Sheraton.
You
Nailed
gotta
it.
give me that. You gotta give me that.
I will give you that. It was the Epiphone Sheraton, and he had it sprayed Union Jack colours.
Yeah.
And then following that, they released a special edition of that, which they called the Epiphone Supernova.
Yes.
Which, if you've not seen inside our office, it don't really mean much. But do you know the Maradona shirt?
Yeah.
I had a choice in 2006 to buy an Epiphone Supernova because I really want one, or that Maradona shirt, and I went with the Maradona shirt. Can't get one of them guitars now for less than $1,000.
Yeah, I think I'd probably get the guitar because, like, you know what I'm like anyway. But I think just given the chance to get one of them, I'd get it by a mile. I mean, they just look nice, don't they? But
yeah, they look great, and obviously, I
Epiphones
grew up
for you.
listening to fucking Oasis and stuff. And I know people go, the fucking City fans." No, a couple of them are City fans.
It don't matter.
There's
Like,
United fans in that band, including Bonehead, who's an absolute fucking G. So
I'm sick of
can't
like the
just say
whole.
they're all United fans.
No, I'm sick of the whole music and football divide. Like, I find them mutually exclusive. It's like I love Blossoms as a band and I love Oasis as a band, and then it's people that are like, "Oh, you can't like them because they're City or they're Stockport or whatever." And it's like, just fuck off. If you like the music, you like the music. At the end of the day, you know what I mean?
I remember reading a comment in the United program in about 1994, and I remember rejecting it at the time. And it was something along the lines of, obviously, I'm paraphrasing for something from 1994 here, 26 years ago. And it was, I know they're City fans, but they're worth checking out. They're pretty decent. Check them out. They're from Manchester. It's called Oasis. And that was obviously around about the time of their first couple singles dropping.
Yeah. Well, like you said, I mean, like I watched that Supersonic documentary, and there's like a bit where we lose the title to Blackburn at Anfield, and Bonehead's in the corner, and it's just a couple of lads taking the piss out of each other, and he's spraying the fire extinguisher on him. Then 2 minutes later, they're back to normal, and it's like, right, see you in a bit, let's go out for a drink. And it's like, that's what I don't get. Like, someone just put a good comment in. I like the Beatles and the Scousers, best fucking band that have ever existed. Everton and Liverpool fans.
Which colour Scouts are they though?
I think the blue. I'm sure Paul McCartney's an Everton fan, and I'm sure that John. Well, I don't think the thing is they've tried not to sort of sway the boat. I think they've been very quiet on it. But the families, I think, are Everton fans. I think Ringo's or George's are Liverpool's, but I think for the majority they're Everton. Yeah, so not that bad, I guess. But yeah, no, Beatles are up there. There's loads of Sheffield, whatever. But like I said before, the music to me and football are mutually exclusive. You can't put them together.
Stu just texted me and said I thought he was a Blur fan. I was a Blur fan. The first concert I ever went to was Blur in '95 on the back of what was the album? It wasn't Modern Life is Rubbish. It was the album that followed up that. I don't know if it was called Country House. It might have been called Country House.
Who won for you then, Blur or Oasis or Pulp? Because I'll throw Pulp in there.
Pulp at the time as well, yeah. I mean, that was the whole Britpop thing. There was Supergrass, Ocean Colour Scene at the time.
Blue Tones, I think, maybe.
I probably would have said Blur over Oasis at the time. But definitely, as it got to later in the 90s, just Oasis just fucking absolutely smashed it.
Like I was on Pulp's side for ages. I mean, Oasis has always sort of won it, but I got into Pulp big time the last 2 years. And
check Twitter.
Check the Twitter, Stu.
Do you know how many messages I get on Twitter? Like,
apparently there's a winner.
I'm looking at some of it.
Tweeted me, when the missus does your head in, it's not bad.
Is that the winner?
Bold claim if that's a winner.
And a super chat there as well.
We got a super chat. Let's have a look. Corona to my house. Hey, we're having a party. Does anyone feel weird drinking Corona at the moment? I know my uncle was on it before, and he was like, "I'm having Corona," and I was like, "Is it not?"
I've had Corona for like the last 2 years, so I'm not that arsed about it. But yeah, it's a bit weird. It's funny as well when like you go to the shops are out and it's the most stocked beer they've got in. Because people
honestly, if you're Corona now, the way you come out of this is you go, right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna book the most fucking ridiculous. I think Glastonbury, Woodstock Originals, right? Think all of those things and times it by a worldwide pandemic and just pay whatever it costs for anyone. Think like Live Aid 84. Was it 84? 88? 89?
Burn to Queen.
It was in the 80s, right? So think that level of gig. Corona, put that on, sponsor it. Corona's the only beer that you can have. Everyone got off their fucking rocker on Corona, back in the public eye again.
Speaking
Wasn't their
of
fault.
a
Unfortunately,
Live Aid
named
gig,
beer.
have you seen what Liam's been shouting about on Twitter as well for the NHS?
No.
This Oasis reunion gig. Been shouting at Noel saying, "Come on, just get back together. If we put on a gig, then
Yeah, and then he calls him a fucking midget and says he hates his wife the next day.
yeah. He put on Twitter before. He said like, "Why is our kid saying that he's going to set my house on fire? What a dickhead!" And it's like, yeah, that's probably the response to that one. That
Did they not have each other's numbers or something? Stop fucking tweeting about it. It's mad, that, isn't it?
yeah, like it's just brotherly love at the end of the day, innit? They've always been like that, I guess.
Right, I'm getting rid of you, and we're going to do the Irish questions. Is that the last lot of your questions?
No, mine's what's my line, but I think that
Jesus
one's
Christ.
a good one to end on.
Yeah,
It's
well,
only 8.
I'm going to do the Irish one, and I'm going to save them until next week because we've already been going. We've got an hour and a half already. Can't do more than 2
Yeah,
hours.
but they're only little.
Yeah, we'll do them next week. Let's get.
Party pooper.
Kieran, are you ready for the Irish round? Oh, we've still got Adam here.
I'm still here.
There he is. Right. All right. Looking very studious.
Can you
there,
hear us?
Kieran.
What's up?
I can. Have you frozen? Let's take him out and put him back in again. Oh, he's gone well laggy. All right. Okay. Right. Get ready.
Is that okay?
Because
here we go. This is the big
coming to
test
you
now.
and your pretend Irish ways for the last one. You all right?
Okay.
I guess he's all right.
This is the test between if it's either me and Patrick for the biggest accomplishment. Can you hear us?
I can hear you, but you're twitching a little bit. So, right, I'm gonna get rid of you, and I'll bring you back for the answers. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. What's going on here? Catherine says he's got 10 out of 10 on the music. Well done. Let's get. So these questions are thanks to Matt, who's sent us in our little questions. Loads of Irish in our Patreon, by the way. Don't know how that happened. Tons of yous. Positive Man United fan says, I work at Lidl and we have Corona on special offer. It was the only alcohol that wasn't limited. Loads of customers saying if Corona was going to kill them, they'd rather it be on their terms. No actual Irishman would have Terry Henry in their Hall of Fame. This guy's from Crew. Oh, Kieran, you're getting rinsed. This is going to be well funny. Right, let's get the notes up. And I'll get my little Irish facts because I've got some Irish facts to give you in between.
This is why we haven't got time for my final round.
Yep, you're right. I'm glad you acknowledged it.
Mine's more fun.
Is it though? Right then. Okay. In what year was the Battle of the Bogside? Number 1. Irish questions. Let's get ready. Number 1. In what year was the Battle of the Bogside? Keith Gillespie is not the answer. Sorry, everybody. Uh-oh, might be the Rona. Better drink rum. What?
Chris, I'll piss this. My dad's Irish.
Oh yeah, Irish John. Current All-Ireland Gaelic football champions Dublin broke the record for consecutive All-Ireland wins in a row in 2019, but how many did they win? Obviously, I know that. Current All-Ireland Gaelic football champions Dublin broke the record for consecutive All-Ireland wins in a row in 2019, but how many did they win? Number 3, what former High King of Ireland was killed in his tent? What was it in a tent? Samantha says we should do the lines round.
Yeah, I think the girls in particular really like the movie.
All right,
so,
maybe we'll do it. I'll tell you what. How many likes we on? We are
yeah,
on.
you've had United. Let the girls have a movie round.
All right, ladies want it. Ladies, if we get to 300 likes, we will do the Lions round after we've done the Irish
We're
round.
doing it
All right, okay. That was number 3. Which High King of Ireland was killed in his tent? Does everyone in Ireland know that? I bet Kieran don't know that, but does everyone else in Ireland know that? I can see him shaking his head here. Yeah. Not teach that at Altrincham boys, no. All right, in a bit. What building was the epicenter of the 1916 Easter Rising? That is, what building was the epicenter of the 1916 Easter Rising? Luke says if you listened in school, you should know it. Colin Ratcliffe says nope. Rory says nope. A couple of people getting this right here. All right, Sam, we'll move on to the next one. What is the length of the lease agreed for St. James's Gate to Guinness? One that I knew. I knew 2 of these out of the 10. Actually, I know 3 of them. I would have guessed at one of them, but I did know 2 of them. You know, I'm a fucking pot of glue here.
The only one that you asked me, I got wrong.
So what is the length of the lease agreed for the St. James's Gate to Guinness? Good lease, that.
That is
does
an
it ever
interesting
even
question.
come
though.
to your
Fun
fucking...
fact.
Oh, I've not been doing my fun facts in the middle of a funky fact. Right, here's some funky facts. Ireland ranks 6th in the world for the average consumption of beer per person. Didn't used to. It's a modern thing. They've just kind of like shot up in the rankings lately. That's Ireland ranked 6th in the world for the average consumption of beer per person. I did know this. This was a funky fact that I knew as well. More Guinness is sold in Nigeria than in Ireland.
Oh.
Yep. And they also have their own special flavour of Guinness, which is 12.5%, and it's belting. Number 3, Halloween was derived from an Irish festival called Samhain. Definitely fucking butchered that. It's probably called Keith or something.
These sound like you're asking questions.
No, I know. This is the way I'm
These
reading
are
it. Number
facts.
4, the longest place name in Ireland. Are we ready for this? Right. The longest place name in Ireland is Muckanagy Dardau How Hilea. You reckon I got that? Muckanagy Dardau How Lea.
Not bad.
Not bad, that was it.
Mm.
And Muckanagy Dardau How Lea is a small town and land in County Galway, which translates to, check this out. Are you ready for this? Because it's fucking belting. Ridge shaped like a pig's back between 2 expanses of briny water. What the fuck? Anyway, number 5, because it's an island. Now, Irish fellas and lasses, is this true? Because this is what I found. Because it's an island, and I don't know what the fuck that has to do with anything, because Australia is an island and it's got loads of snakes. Because it's an island has no snakes, moles, or weasels. Is that true?
Someone says you butchered it, and someone says it was perfect.
Well, there you go. The oldest bar in the world is in the middle of Ireland, dating back to 900 AD. Sean's bar is 1100 years old, and if you've seen it, it looks like a fucking Yates's. You're thinking like old, like really dark interior, like cool outside. It's painted like fucking purple with a sign saying Sean's Bar. And Sean's Bar, that sounds like someone named it in 1998, doesn't it? Fucking, what's all that about? Anyway, Ireland has the lowest annual number of reported UFO sightings in Europe. Oh. And there's a town that holds a festival called Puck Fair, during which a wild goat is caught, crowned king for 3 days, hoisted onto a 40-foot pedestal, and after the festivities, he's set free into the wild. What the fuck, Irish people, is that all about? Anyway, back to the questions. Not bad.
Mm.
Okbas says snakes everywhere, including my ex. St. Patrick ran them out. Okay, but if there was none there in the first place, is he just like rent a kill when they come around and I got rid of your rats? Didn't have any rats. Well, you owe me 300 quid, so whatever you want. Anyway, what were we up to? Oh, they were on there, weren't they? So the last one was the length of the lease to Guinness. The next one is Ireland has how many noble laureates in literature, not including the fellow that I mentioned earlier. He didn't get a Nobel laureate, but he got 4 people. Fuck. That was the answer. Name the 4 people.
You shouted at me before for doing that.
Name the 4 people that have won Nobel laureates in literature then. Should we do that instead? What height can an Irish wolfhound reach on its hind legs? What height can an Irish wolfhound reach on its hind legs? They're a fucking big dog, though. Which stadium is the 3rd largest in Europe? That is, which stadium is the 3rd largest in Europe? That's number 8. And number 9. What is the only remaining completely intact walled city in Ireland? Funny this, people are saying bigger heights than what I've got in terms of an answer and saying that they've got some. I'm going to go with what he says. What is the national symbol of Ireland? And that is, what is the national symbol of Ireland? These are from Matthew. Let's see if anyone's saying in there. Loads of Jerry Adams fucking emojis and memes and questions and stuff. These are mad questions. Yeah, if anyone's in the Patreon group and you know what Matt's questions are normally like, these are well tame compared to the shit we have to put up with in the Patreon group, aren't they? So let's get that pretend Irish fella on, Kieran. Right. You ready to be completely denounced by your kinfolk? Are you there?
I really don't think I've made a good case for myself here. Yeah, can you hear us?
Yep, I'm pretty sure you haven't either. Let's get into them.
Yes.
Right, number 1.
Right, let's get into them.
Battle of the Bogside, what year?
1969. 1969?
Yep, correct. All-Ireland Gaelic football champions Dublin broke the record for consecutive All-Ireland wins in a row in 2019. How many did they win?
I said 5. I don't have a clue because I don't follow Gaelic football, but I'm guessing 5, I want to say.
Okay, it was 5. So you're 2 for 2 so far. I think they might let you back in. Maybe. We'll see how you got on with the rest of them.
It's going to go down here from here.
What former High King of Ireland was killed in his tent?
No idea.
Brian Boru, obviously. Duh.
Brian Boru. Oh, yes. No, not a clue. They tell you those in primary
was
school.
The epicenter of the 1916 Easter Rising. I reckon if you don't get this, they're going to fucking smack your house up.
General Post Office, GPO.
Oh, yes. You got away with that one. Well done. How long is the lease for Guinness at St. James's Gate?
Is it 3,000?
9,000 years. It's a
Well,
long lease.
Me.
The balls on the guy to sit down and be like, how long do you want this lease for? 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? And he's like, no, 9,000. Why? Where did 9,000 come from?
Do you know Guinness isn't even black as well? It's actually red. If you look in the pint glass. Just a little fact for you as well. You should add to your Irish facts. It's not actually black, it's red.
It's red?
If you Guinness up to a light, you can see it's dark amber. Guinness is red, yeah, dark amber.
Oh, okay.
Spitting truth here.
Ireland has how
many?
Right,
what's next? What do we got next?
In literature, it was 4 because I fucked up.
No.
Can you name them? It was Seamus Heaney, Samuel Beckett, George Bernard Shaw, and W.B. Yeats.
Seamus Heaney I should have got, to be fair. Everyone knows Seamus Heaney. Fuck.
Colin's absolutely rinsing you there, and he's right. You should fucking change your name to be spelled with a K. Absolutely. What height can an Irish wolfhound reach on its hind legs?
8 foot. I don't know, 8 foot.
Right.
You're really old, Quash 6.
The answer that I've got off Matt is 7 feet, but there were people in the comments saying I've got 5 and it's 8 feet. And I'm just gonna go with what they said. Which stadium is the third largest in Europe?
Croke Park.
Correct.
Has to be Croke Park.
What is the only remaining completely intact walled city in Ireland. And I know this is going to cause a lot of piss boiling because technically it's
Gary.
Yeah. And some people are going to go, that is in the north of Ireland, and some will say that is in Northern Ireland. I don't want to get into it. How about that? So, yeah, there you go. What is the national symbol of Ireland? And I think if you get this one wrong, you're fucked.
Oh, a shamrock. Shamrock. It's a shamrock, yeah. Or four-leaf clover if you're American. No?
Oh, Kieran.
I said that as well, Kieran, and then I
No,
got
the
all
national
CUNT.
Is it, what is it? Is it like a Celtic cross or something like that?
Oh, Kieran. Even
this
as
is
a
a
go
fix.
at it and
No, hold on. What's the national symbol of Ireland? Shamrock.
you'd know if you had an Irish passport because it's on the fucking passport.
Oh, it's a
harp.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a harp. Oh, it's on the Euro as well.
Good luck trying to fucking get through
Oh,
customs
fuck
in
that
Dublin
one up.
if they've watched this.
Oh, fuck it. Well, that's
Like,
a trick.
what are you
Oh,
talking
no.
about, you
Well,
fucking Brit?
no, I don't know. I'm going to have to double check that. I'm not too sure on that.
Right,
I don't have the
ring some
passport,
relatives
so
and
there you
tell them
go.
it's not
That's
gonna
my
be all right.
excuse.
DM in the comments there says you've let us down.
Breaking up, I can hear your words.
Luke says it's officially
Yeah,
with a
fuck
K
you,
now.
Owen.
Mark says fraud.
It's not. Kieran would say, right. We don't Euro over here, so it's a bit more difficult to remember, and I don't have the passport. But to answer your question, Steve, I think I got 5 out of 10. Am I fucked from Crew, man? Where even is Crew?
Yeah, Matt says is the little
Where-
version of Irish. Stick to flags. See, if we'd have had flags round, you'd have done all right, wouldn't you?
Yeah, can we do a flag round next week?
I think Oliver sent us some. Right, I'm gonna get ready because the
Has he got
stream
flag
is
round
well
set,
shit.
does he?
Connection's
Yeah,
bad.
internet shot.
As bad as your fucking Irish knowledge. So I'm gonna let you go. See you in a bit. Luke is as Irish as Ray Houghton. Now, if anyone hasn't seen the Ray Houghton sketch that is on Fantasy Football League, it's fucking balmy that they was allowed to put this on television, but they did, and you should definitely watch that on YouTube when you get the opportunity. Right, what's the last round? Whose line is it anyway?
What's your line?
Yeah. All right, this is what's my line. Who should we come to after this?
Do you want to explain how it goes first?
Well, do you want to explain how it's fucking going?
Okay, so a little bit like we did last week, the movie quotes. Apart from Stephen says the first bit, and you've got to finish the next bit. So they're all quite popular quotes, so you should be able to finish them off. And hopefully we'll get some good impressions from Stephen this week as
Maybe.
well.
Alex, what do you reckon?
What quit there is something in very well.
What?
Don't know what the fuck happened there. Let's try him again. No, you're not all right. I think you should restart and come back because that doesn't sound all that.
No.
Like a transformer or a Dalek. In a bit. He didn't sound well, did he? All right. Jesus. Okay, number 1. I need your clothes. And we need the rest of that sentence.
Yeah.
I need your clothes.
Good that you can do the accent.
No, it's not Irish. Right, number 2. Frankly, my dear. Number 2. Frankly, my dear. Need a bit of time in between these to write these down because some of these are.
Plenty.
Are you back?
Is that better?
Back. We know audio this time. Oh, hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can, but your voice is about 20 fucking feet behind your.
Well, I have headphones in. I have nothing I can do here.
All right, looks like it's caught up now. All right.
Right, that's better. Okay.
All right, I'll give you a ring in a bit when we get to the end of this round. Did you get the last?
All right. Yeah, I'll have a go at this one. I struggle with the Irish one because I'm not Irish. Neither is Kieran, but you know.
Kieran, so not a bad thing. All right, in a bit.
Doing well in the comments.
People in the comments getting it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, sorted. Luke saying this is piss. This might be piss. Maybe we need an easy one after the Irish one because that was nails.
We did use a lot of good quotes though last week. There wasn't a lot left.
My mama always said.
Say again.
3. Mama always said. Luke Warm saying still has that framed tea towel. I mean, it's a flag from a Masters, I think. Oh, wait up. Jennifer's got a controversial one here. Does that give away an answer, potentially? Either way, it's a controversial point.
I don't know. Got it off Google.
All right, well, Janine's passed the book straight away there. Like that.
It's my answer to everything. Google made me do it. I just put in like top 50 iconic quotes. And then that's what it gives me. Sometimes I cross-reference.
Well, I am Googling it.
I don't river dance.
A book. Oh, it was in the book. Apparently.
So it is still a quote.
But there's clips of it. I can't play them because they'll play through the thing. But all right, okay. It's a controversial talking point. Maybe we'll get to the end of it in a bit. Yep, Tom, it's going to have to go to VAR, that one. That was number 3. Mama always said. Not to be confused with my mama said. No, fuck you, Colonel Sanders. Alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth.
Someone said it's still a quote. It still counts. I was going to do like just any quote, like historical and all sorts, but I thought they were too hard.
Okay, number 4. You got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? That's number 4. You got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Get McCullough to be VAR next week. I think he's watching WrestleMania or something. I'm not even kidding. Chloe's dropped in a super chat saying, keep it up, guys. Loving it. Thank you very much. Number 5.
It's a long one.
Yep, I have to get the phone out for this one. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you, I don't have money. But what I do have... What was question 2, please? Says Krayshawn. Give you number question 2. Number 2 was frankly my dear. And Ben says that's what she said. That isn't. No, that's incorrect. Number 6. Elementary.
Quite hard on that because it's a single word.
It's a 20-foot cock and balls, man. We're having a Phoenix K quote night. All about I fucking decided. We're
can't
doing
write
that.
Though you've got right.
No problem.
Don't watch it.
Oh, fucking right, we are. We are having a Phoenix nights. In fact, message me with the quotes that you want. It's a 20-foot cock and balls, man. Tommy the Snake. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, and a snatch one. Right, anyway. Number 6, elementary. This one's going to be well hard.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
If you say it right, it won't be.
How do you say it right?
Well, think of like the scene.
I can remember the scene.
Right.
Pull over.
Yes.
Right. Number 7. Pull over.
They'll get it. They'll get it.
Isn't that a Queen song? What's that? What's that from?
Well, can't tell you, can I? 'Cause
Well,
I'll give it
you
away.
text it me or something because like that's not what I thought it was.
What did you think it was?
Something different. Remember, we are going for 1,500 patrons. You get extra stuff like podcasts and that. Today's was like an hour and 20 minutes longer, something fucking daft like that. Just loads of questions. Angad says on Patreon now, so much great content. Thanks. Cheers. No, I don't remember that. I don't remember that scene. And I would have.
A few are getting the number 7.
Are they?
Yeah.
Number 8, I think this is going to be an issue because I think there's too many.
You've got to say it like he's.
I don't remember how he says it. I don't remember that scene. V5 faux fum, I smell. I said I don't remember the scene.
It's an awesome scene.
V5 faux fum, I smell. I think there's loads of people going to get this one mixed up, and just for that, just blame Janine because I don't agree.
As soon as someone gets it in the comments,
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
I bet they don't though. Was that it?
Yes.
Okay.
I told you it was a short round.
Short round? Off of Goonies?
No. No. Oh, you're letting me down in the comments.
Yep. That's what I thought because that's
It's not from
it's
a
way
book.
more popular.
Right, it's Jim Carrey. There's your clue.
Right. And you can't just say Jim Carrey after the question. I'm going to give it a VAR and say question 8 is being disallowed.
No, they'll get it.
No one's going to get it.
No. It's an awesome line.
It's not from Inglourious Bastards. Although, that's got a good version
Was
of it.
Jim Carrey in that?
No.
Yes. Right. Yes. AJ Montana. Yes. Ace Ventura.
Right, number 1. Let's get Alex on the line. Evening, Aki.
All right.
Said Kath got it. Thanks, Kath.
Chris Holden says, I sell bats cooked by a Chinese man. Do you see that? I put that on Instagram yesterday. Whoever said one man can change the world, never ate an undercooked bat.
Oh, dear.
Literally, like a couple of months ago, if you'd have been like, hey, guess what? You're all just going to sit in your house for 4 months. Everyone would be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because one lad ate a bat. I mean, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad.
How shit do you have to be at cooking to get people to have pneumonia?
No. How to get the whole world to have pneumonia?
Yeah,
that's the
right,
point.
yeah.
It's not just 4 people.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Yeah. If you're bad at cooking, you might give your family the shits, right? Just how bad is your cooking that you make the whole world stay in for summer? Fucking. Anyway.
It's not good, is it?
Right. Number 1. I need
missed
your
the first one.
clothes.
Oh, your motorcycle and your gun. That one. That was it. Motorbike. Terminator, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you got it wrong.
Well, yeah, I gave it a good go.
All right, yeah. But you got it wrong. It was your boots and your motorcycle. It is Terminator.
Good film. I've not watched that in ages.
It is a good film.
Great film.
And it holds up as well. The CGI is pretty shit. But everything else, the CGI is actually impressive for when it was, which was, I think, mid-80s, was it? 84, I want to say?
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
No, when was the second one? It was 90s, wasn't it? The second, because that was Terminator 2.
Terminator
wasn't
2 was, I think that was in the 90s. Terminator 2 was good as well. And
that was that quote though. Terminator 2. It's definitely Terminator 2. That one.
Is it? It's the Terminator series. You don't get anything for that. 85 people saying in the comments. Yep. Number 2. Frankly, my dear.
Don't give a damn.
Yeah. Which may or may not have been in the film. Because Janine was fucking questioning.
It got said.
Said
I've heard that. See?
And Dan
Terminator
saying
2
Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Yeah.
A couple of people are saying it actually. It was definitely Terminator 2. There you go. Since that's when he's all right, innit?
Yeah. He's sound.
Well, I don't know about sound, but you know.
He's on the good side at that point.
Number 3. Mama always said, like I said, not to be confused with my mama always said.
Is that life is like a box of chocolates?
Correct. Can you finish off the quote?
You never know what you're going to get.
Correct. Shit chocolates if you don't know what you're getting, though.
In an Alabama.
I know, yeah. I've not got that little that little book that comes with
Yeah,
it.
there's always a little book into where you go. Is that
Yeah.
fudge or liqueur? Don't want to fuck myself up here.
I don't want the coffee flavoured one.
Ah, coffee. Fuck off.
No.
Don't need that shit, do you?
No.
How's everyone doing at home so far with these? Chris
Should
is
be
saying,
alright
I
with
want
these.
your clothes, your boots, and your toilet roll.
That's how it's going to go.
Number 4, you got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky?
Well, do you, punk?
Well played. Doing all right here, lad.
Yeah,
Which
it
one
goes
did you get
downhill
wrong?
very quickly. First one.
First one. The easy one.
The easy one. Yeah.
I got number 4. Number 5. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have
Is a unique set of skills. I will
not-
find you
it's not
a
what someone
particular set of
a
skills.
particular
I will
set of
find
skills.
you. I
Well
will
played in
kill
the
you,
comments.
and all that kind of bollocks.
Chris says, Steve, I've been watching Tom Cruise films. Why?
To see if your theory holds up about
Oh,
the
right, okay.
meaty-
Now,
What was the
Okay.
theory?
have you not heard my theory?
Go on, tell me.
You've not heard
Tell
my
me.
theory. I'm pretty
I
sure
might
we
have
went into
done.
it extensively last week. I'm not having enough rum here in the slightest.
No, I've gone into the rum. Bacardi Gold, by the way, tonight. Is that finished?
is now.
Fucking spilt a bit. Right. My Tom Cruise theory. Tom Cruise is a race car driver, bartender, lawyer, fighter pilot. Fucking hell, what else has he been? Sports agent,
Many things.
Bare knuckle boxer.
spy, bare knuckle boxer. What else has he been? Whatever it is. So he
Sport
is.
agent.
He's too short for all these things. Is that the thing?
Too
Is he
short
too
for
short?
everything. Correct, for starters, yeah. Copper.
Yes. He can't be doing these things like 5'4". You can't.
Correct.
I'm afraid.
Right? Scientologist. He's also a Scientologist, but I don't know about it. Anyway. So the film starts and he is doing whatever it is that he's doing. Then he will have a crisis of confidence. Then he will meet a
Right.
young lady. The young lady will explain to him how he's pretty good at being a sports agent, midget, fucking copper,
Don't
secret
think midget
agent,
word, but we'll move on.
fighter pilot, race car
Bartender.
driver, bartender, etc. Right?
Yeah.
Then he will have a dramatic comeback, and that's the movie.
It works though, doesn't it? You can't complain.
Every film, Top Gun, Jerry Maguire, Days of Thunder, Mission Impossible. Who was it saying that? Jack Reacher? I haven't seen that one.
I haven't
Method
seen it
acting.
either. It's good though.
Interview with the Vampire. You're right. That's not what he does in Interview with a Vampire.
He is good though.
What?
He's good at what he does.
Oblivion. I think Oblivion is like that, isn't it? Plays a fucking spaceman. He's a pretty good spaceman. There's a crisis of confidence. He decides he doesn't want to be a spaceman no more. And he meets a young lady, falls in love. She tells him to
And
believe in
becomes a
himself.
spaceman.
And fucking turns out he's actually a pretty good spaceman.
War of the Worlds.
Car
That's
driver.
another one. Someone said War of the Worlds. That doesn't fit either.
No. Falls apart for War of the Worlds. Might have to rewatch that. Does he not play a pretty good post-apocalyptic citizen? He's a pretty good post-apocalyptic citizen.
Then he sits inside a bit
There's
and
a
then
crisis
doesn't
of
like it.
confidence. He meets a young lady.
So
No,
yeah,
not
kind of does in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, Jerry Maguire works.
Risky Business. Is that the that's where pool? He plays a pool player. He's a pretty good pool player. There's a crisis of confidence. The young lady tells him to believe in himself. He starts believing in himself and turns out he's a pretty fucking good pool player. Anyway, all right. What was I up to? So yeah, it was a very
Number
particular
6.
set of skills. The key word there was particular.
I
Number 6,
recovered, I think. Okay.
elementary.
Not Scooby. Move on.
My dear Watson.
All right.
From about 47,000 of the Sherlock Holmes shit. Number 7, pull over.
I don't know. I don't think I'm as bad as Cam, but I'm not great on movies.
No,
I've
it's
got
a
to say.
sweater, but thanks for asking.
No, cardigan.
You say cardigan?
Yeah.
Sure, you said sweater.
Horrendous.
No.
Whatever it was,
Back
horrendous.
today, I did watch that one.
All right, okay. Janine says cardigan. I thought he said sweater. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell.
Rum was some of the comments.
Yeah, no. Apparently, the fingerprints of scum from Ace Ventura.
Yeah, but he goes, the fingerprint of scum. You know it. Or he goes, no? Okay.
I don't know.
It's the way he delivers it. It's a line.
Yeah,
It's a
no.
line. I love it.
I'll do a Phoenix Nights round for next week. By the way,
Oh, how good's a
I'll
Phoenix
do-
Nights
I'll
round gonna
do-
be?
full Phoenix Nights rounds, the lot for next week. It'll be all set.
Can't fucking wait for that one.
Yep, I'll do that one. That'll be my week's task.
Right.
Might do other things.
Seeing as though everyone's been, what's the word, revising, should we do a Tiger King round?
I've not watched it yet at all.
Who
I'm
killed
saving it.
Carol Baskin's husband? Correct answer. That bitch, Carol Baskins.
Yeah, it could work. Maybe it could work. Let's do a Tiger King round next week. Let's
How
just make
do
it all
you-
TV.
Right.
Let's
there's
just do TV shows next week.
Just TV shows.
Yeah, should we just do a TV
Phoenix
show?
Night,
next week?
Tiger King, and then like a generic one, and I don't know,
Well, that's a lot of work.
match of the
I
day.
don't watch any of them.
Do a generic one.
Right. There's a gay redneck with 3 teeth, a mullet, and pound shop tattoos, and he's the most normal fucking character on Tiger King. And he's in a freeway marriage. And he's the normal
The thing
one.
is, I've lived there. It doesn't surprise me. These things don't surprise me. I got driven in an Uber once. A guy dressed as a cat. He thought it was a cat. So it doesn't surprise me in the
Chris
slightest.
says, been balls deep in Forged in Fire all week, so maybe about that TV show. Forged in Fire is actually low-key mint. You'd be like, I could make a knife. Yeah, we'll take some suggestions on which TV shows to have, but maybe we'll have some surprises in there as well, just to keep y'all on your toes. But yeah, should we wrap it up there for the evening? Let us know how you did. Do we have anyone that can beat the Locked In for the pub name?
There is a lot that are playing on the inside of it
Well,
that I
that's-
can't even.
Yeah, there's a lot of in.
There were a lot of good ones.
See, the
playing on
Ollie
that,
in, the Ollie in kind of works, but I like,
The
I
Ollie
like
in.
to line up left or right of that thing.
The quarantine, I seen.
The Quarantine's pretty good. I think the Locked In because it's fucking
The
exactly
locked
what we
in's good though. Who was
got.
that?
Savage says
Who
the
did?
finger Steve's Isolation Drinking Station. I like the. Sounds like an M&M
Steve's
line.
rum. To be fair, the Steve's rum hole is good.
We still need a name for my rum, though. We need to speak to that geezer, don't we? Are they still going?
We
They're
do.
not going to go tits up, are they, because of all this?
No,
stuff?
they're still going. To be fair, I think they're doing well. I spoke to someone last week. He was like, "You still want this?" I'm like, "Yeah, we'll get involved." He's still after it, so we'll
Carol
speak to him.
Baskin. Houghton's Brewery. We've had a fucking last minute equalizer.
That came in ages.
Did it? Well, I didn't see it. Howson's Brewery to play on the homebrew, the Howson's Brew thing. Does it beat? I mean, let me know. Spam the comments. What wins? Howson's Brewery or the Locked In? What you reckon?
It's one or the other. So do That's it. There's only 2 choices now. Locked in, Howson's Brewery. Got 1 locked in.
2 for locked in. The Rum and Drum. Null and void the competition. We're talking about the Premier
That's
League.
not the.
I
Yeah,
could
yeah,
go on
of course.
about them dirty Scouse bastards, but I think I'll save that for another
Yeah,
day.
they didn't do well with that today, did they?
No.
No.
That was as
Just-
bad of a fucking PR disaster as Kate McCann saying fucking stay in and stay at home. Really?
Just
How about shut up, lady?
Your sister says locked in.
My sister saying locked in.
I think locked in is the one, isn't it?
I think locked in. I think it summarizes. I think it summarizes our situations, doesn't it?
So what we're going to do
House's
now?
Brewery is not bad though. What?
Do we get a sign? Can we have a sign?
Perhaps we'll see if we can make a sign. Tell you, we won't be ordering off. Them twats that we ordered that fucking chalkboard off.
No. They won't be doing things.
Bastards.
Just get Dom to make one, a virtual one to go in the background.
Even if he makes the logo, they won't be making the actual thing.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
The Chris Smalling. It's good, but it's not a winner.
That's very good. That is very good for a pub.
Right, locked in is the winner. I will message you on the Twitter. Send us your address, and
you get a hat.
Yeah, we'll send you a hat. How's that sound? Please come and check out what's going on Patreon. Like I said, we're not being the Scousers. We're not going to furlough everybody. For starters, we don't want to furlough anyone because it's keeping us going as well, doing the content. But we don't want to let any of the lads go. We want to make sure everybody stays
it's
in
the
their
only
job.
thing we're doing.
Yeah, all the way through this.
It's keeping us busy.
If we weren't even doing podcasts,
mate, the Zoom call with Cam in bed at 9:30, trying to get him out of bed just to say what you're doing it's brightens up the day, doesn't it?
It does.
Kind of.
Yeah, Cameron joins our team meeting
in bed.
Yeah, in bed every morning. That's why we'll be releasing a T-shirt with #SatCam. Dom started it today. Dom started it today, and then I think he knocked a drink over on his computer because he was twitching it live.
Oh no!
We're up to 1,139 Patreons, so there is no
Good.
tonight. I nearly hit my
But
face.
next week, get to 1,500, and it'll happen.
We'll be keeping doing it. We will keep doing it. If we get to it, I will fucking blast it off the second we get to 1,500 on here. I promise you. 2,000. What did you need? I'm looking at one of them fucking birds out of Ex Machina.
Whoops. Oh dear.
I'm just seeing if any of the lads want to call. Adam, Joe, Kieran, if any of you want to come on, we'll see how many we can get on here. But adds in. So like I say, 1,500. We won't have to let anybody go. We can keep hold of the whole crew, and we can come back in and absolutely smash it. Keep
what
the
you
beard
want
and go
about
for a
stating
Zach
me?
Galifianakis. That's what I was going for.
Why are you dressed up for your family?
Why have you got a tea towel behind you?
It's not. It's an open championship flag. I think we're fine.
AJ Montana, I might do this. I might just do this.
Who's Joe Exotic?
To 1,500, and I will.
I've not watched
I promise
Tiger
you,
King.
we'll shave the head. Depends what we get to, but I will put a target in for us to do the whole thing. Like we've got some mad shit planned for you lot.
Lukewarm.
He's got it bang on. Steve, put lukewarm's comment on, please, because that is what Adam looks like. He looks like a Tesco Bond villain.
Hang on. Wait.
Thank you very much, Graham. Oh, hang on. Let's put this back on for this.
Been expecting you, Mr. Bond.
Cheers for the super, Graham. Nice one, mate. Much appreciated. Juho's coming out with this. 1,250 Joe Exotic outfit, 1,500 shave head. What do we say to that?
Do it.
Does that work?
Yeah, but if you get to 2,000, you've got to do every single review. Any video you do until we drop below 2,000. Yes.
Ben's asked a good question, and I will say, do you know what? I've been absolutely blown away by how many people have done this. There's been people that have up there pledged to $100 a month, some to $50 a month. I couldn't ask you guys to do that, but there has been loads of people asking, if you want to give more to help out, how do we do it? one way that you can do it is you can just go back into the Patreon. I think you can only do it on the website. And I think you've got Edit My Pledge, and you can put any figure you want in there. Like I said, some people have been putting in fucking outrageous ones, and we'll be finding a special way to say thanks to those guys. So that's how you can do it. Like I said, if we get to 1,500, mad shit will ensue. And maybe if we get to 1,200, I might pull out the old Joe Exotic thing. But speaking of skinheads, Adam, you bit it quite early, didn't you?
I've done it.
Mate, what
Look
happened
at
there? What happened there?
Look at that. So what happened was I had a trimmer and I just started getting shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter and thought, let's do it.
Just go.
Now I look like a convict. It was either that or looking like remember when Saddam got dragged out of a hole?
That's what I'm going to look like if I don't do it.
That would have been me on YouTube next week.
You've been watching WrestleMania tonight?
It's not on yet, is it?
In it?
What I did tonight was I watched These Disease with the family, which is a classic, obviously. And then when we finished that, Anchorman was on. It was halfway through, so watched a bit of that.
Mark Atherton dropped in a $5 on Super Chat. Cheers, our kid. He says,
Lovely.
Love the quiz. Keep it going even after the virus. It's had a great response on it. People have really enjoyed the quiz. If we can find a way to fit it in, I don't mind doing it. It's been all right, hasn't it?
Yeah, you can do it. You can always do a quiz. You could do we could do a game show. Remember They Think It's All Over?
Mate.
Right.
Remember They Think It's All Over? Let's do one of them.
Look at my jacket in the thumbnail.
It's like his. It's like Patterson's jacket.
Do it again.
Oh, fucking hell, it is, isn't it?
You just need some a bit more glitter.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Okbauer says, we need a family fortunes. That could be interesting. What I like about the quiz is I even get my wife involved, top marks.
I even get my wife.
She's literally been going like, what do I wear tonight?
He's like, well, what drink shall I get? What shall I wear? It's like I'm going to the pub.
Look, I actually hope that's what it becomes for people. We can't go out. We can't go to the pub. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to try and bring people together. And that's why I'm ringing the lads up as well, because this is what we miss, innit? When we can't be social like this, let's phone everybody up. Let's have a good fucking laugh. Let's have a few rums. And let's have a bit of a fucking quiz. Cam's in the comments. He says, hi all. Hope you had a great show. I've been the DJ for our balcony party. All right, so that was what
you and Callum?
Dua Lipa and fucking Drake.
Hey, don't diss Dua Lipa, right?
Don't diss Dua. Don't put Dua Lipa in there. Be careful.
I did put Dua Lipa in there. What are you going to do?
Not having it.
Right, I'm going to leave you there, but thank you guys for joining us. Thanks to everybody who's recently come and joined the Patreon. You'll be getting loads of extra content and hopefully keeping our guys going all the way through this absolute shit show that is this coronavirus lockdown.
Hold on, no questions. Have I missed it?
I did the questions. Where have you been? We started 2.25 hours ago.
Sorry, man. I was watching Saj and the lads.
We've got a name for our pub anyway. What do you think about this? The Locked In.
That's a good one, that.
It is a good one, isn't it?
I'm surprised there isn't already one. I'm surprised I haven't seen one of them already. Because that's everyone knows of a lock-in. Everyone calls a lock-in, don't they?
The lock-in, so but this is the Locked In. I-double-N. Locked In.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. But I'm saying everyone calls a lock-in a lock-in.
Dom, I want a thumbnail next week. Needs to be a Phoenix Nights one with the sign outside saying the Locked In. I think that's what it's got to be.
With fire on Steve's wheels.
We're having a Phoenix Nights round next week.
Yes.
Me and Alex are the bouncers.
Right, thank you guys. We are going to bounce, but hope everyone's coping all right. Hope everyone's doing all right. Hope everyone's not struggling too much with it themselves or losing too many family members, because I do know of a couple of people. So condolences to all of those people. We are going to get through this, but let's have a fucking laugh while we can. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.
Peace.